Welcome back to Adventures with Edna. I'm Chris. Chance is still on vacation. Well, I think he's coming back today, actually. Happy 4th of July to everybody. It's actually just past 4th of July. It's still 4th of July weekend to me, at least. Today we decided to take a little cruise in Edna. Check out a different kind of area today. Not far from where we live, in Packlet, South Carolina, just off of Highway 56, there's actually an old sawmill. As far as I know, I don't know if it has an actual name, but it's like an old sawmill just off the side of the road, and it's kind of falling apart, kind of dilapidated, but it's really cool because all the equipment and everything's still there. I've been wanting to check it out for a while now, and so I kind of figured this afternoon, why not go check it out? So we're going to head over there, take a look. Should be a nice place to go. I don't see any kind of no trespassing signs or anything like that, so I think we're in the good as far as checking everything out. So let's go see it. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I guess they put like a log like here and then roll it across there and then onto the actual sawmill. Yeah, the size of that saw blade. Goodyear tires. Oh, because it says BF Goodrich. It's a Ford engine. It's a Ford V8. It says Ford right there. There's no Ford made sawmills. The fuel pump on doesn't look that old. Wonder if it still runs. I can't see it well enough to really tell what engine it is exactly. Usually Ford spark plugs kind of go one way on one side and one on the other, like at least as far as the small blocks go. 302, 289. Belts are really long too. Didn't look like we can go too far over that way because it drops off like right at the edge where the barn part ends. Rockford Power Takeoff. Like tar or something right there. I guess they did some work on this. There's some starting fluid right there. There's a rotor button there. Toolbox here. That's an old scale. I guess it hasn't been too long since anybody's been out here, just because everything's kind of weed-eated down. I really don't know anything about it other than it looks really cool. Ford badge. Little gear set up here. I guess that's like a jack. I guess they tighten the belts that way. Cranking a handle there. Gear-driven jack. It's got flat woven belts here. Something I like about these old school sawmills versus newer ones, they have these big giant circular saw blades. And like all the newer ones you get now, they have, or they use band saws. Like even there was a guy in Boiling Springs that I used to get wood from. He used to have a setup like this, but he's recently switched over and got a bandsaw setup, which is really kind of unfortunate because I like the tool marks in the wood, and I think it's really neat, like the big circular cuts in the wood. As a matter of fact, I have an old sewing machine that I restored of my mom's, and I got a thick piece of oak for the top of it, and it still has I didn't sand it down enough to get the tooling marks out, so it looks really cool because you can tell where it was cut on a big sawmill like this. I don't remember if I got any pictures of him actually cutting the wood, but it was still really cool. Some spider webs and stuff right here. I wonder how long this thing was working for. It's definitely been here a long time. It doesn't look like it's run because the tops of all the railing and everything up here are kind of rusty. And then the blade doesn't have any kind of cut marks on it. Or it doesn't have, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Clean spots showing it's cut into anything recently. Must have done some heavy work at one time. Most of the roof has come down on this place. I don't know what these chains were for. There's a 9 up there. I don't know what it's for. It's really neat the way this all built, because it's not like it was a fancy shop, really. This all drops off down there. And it's all kudzu, so you really don't want to get into any of that. Oh, crap. Almost lost my balance. That would have been great. Just fall right down into where I just said not to fall. wonder if they were planning on replacing the roofing at one time, or if this is just the old roof that they took down. A bunch of wooden planks right here. It must have been a floor at one time. Here's some small blades. Wish I kind of knew a little more history on how this thing would work. Got a long belt there too. There's an old fan right there. It'd be cool out here. This is actually all really accessible from Highway 56 in Pauline, South Carolina, if you're ever interested in checking this out. It's right off the side of the road. There's no trespassing signs out here, so I guess it's kind of okay to check it out. It's not like on a property with a house or anything. So we just kind of pulled off the road over there and just parked and walked over. All right, so this was a pretty cool little place to check out. Like I said, it's right off of Highway 56 in Pauline, South Carolina. We just pulled off the side of the road over here, and then just kind of walked over the rest of the way. I wish I kind of knew a little bit more about how an old sawmill worked out, just so I could have explained it a little better. Just kind of a nice little spot to check out. So we were just out cruising around 4th of July weekend here. So anyway, that's going to do it for us. Chance will be back next week. He should be excited from his vacation. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. So a funny thing happened while saying goodbye to you guys. What you guys just watched was me saying all of that for the second time, because we weren't recording the first time I said it all. And then during the second time, right when I got to the end, the camera overheated. So now we're back at home. I'm in the middle of editing. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.